Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today's kind of a miscellaneous day. I'm going to do some pruning on the cucumbers. We have 3 of them here. I'm going to prune and do a little bit of training to the trellis here. Then we're going to look at the ditch garden for a little bit. I especially wanted to show you the pale purple coneflowers. They're an endangered Wisconsin plant and they're doing really well, so I wanted to show them to you. And lastly, I got to get some drywall blocking cut for the addition. I'm kind of doing this between the raindrops. We have rain coming again. It rained all morning and the rain will be back in, I don't know, maybe an hour, maybe a half hour. So I really got to get moving. Let's take care of this one first. The zinnias are looking gorgeous. I'll have flowers on these in no time. I really got to get into these gardens and do one last little weeding, but there's not a lot of weeds in there. And look at how big them zinnias are getting. It's only been about a week, maybe 10 days since I planted those. All right, I went and found my vineyard tool belt, which is what I'm going to need for this. You can pretty much prune it any way you want, and what I want is to have 3 or possibly 4 vertical or horizontal branches coming off this main trunk and have the main trunk keep going straight up. So I want to get rid of any branching off to the right hand side. And it's already been working on these for a while, so they got fruit on them and all kinds of stuff. So I may take them off right at the node right here, so I get 1 fruit coming off of each one as I go up on the ones that are coming this way. The branches that are going that way, I'll just train to this is a stock panel right here. Let me show you how these things grow. You have a main stem that's going to keep going straight up or straight along the ground, whatever the case may be. And at each node, you have a fruit, a tendril, another branch, and a leaf. So like this node right here, we have a fruit. We have a fairly big cucumber there, a leaf, a branch, which is that's not the branch, this is the branch right here. A branch, a fruit, a leaf, and a tendril. There's the tendril. You have 4 different things at each node. What I want to do is either train the branch onto the wire. This one's going to be kind of difficult. I'm going to have to remove this tie and kind of bring it around, but I'll do that. And if the branch is going the wrong way, like this one, I can turn this one and put it onto the wire, so I may get rid of that one down there. I got to take this off the wire and kind of see what I have going here, because I neglected this for a while, and then I can make my decisions. Down towards the ground, I'm going to want to get rid of this branch down here, and probably the next one up. Yeah, because that'll just grow right into these peppers over here if I put a branch right at the bottom. So I want to go about this high or so, and then 1, maybe 2, and then 1 at the top. So I got to take a lot off this, so let's get going. All right, the first thing I'm going to do, I don't know, kind of hard to see how high that goes up. It is below the fence, so I'm going to take this one off right here, even though it has, I think I'll leave the fruit on. And where's the leaf? Let's cut it right there. I got to get it so I can see what's going on here. This one definitely has to go. this one at the base here. I don't want any running on the ground. And that was a pretty big chunk of the plant right there. Got another one heading for the ground over there. I'll leave this leaf alone. This is the one I just pruned, so I'm just going to keep this cucumber. This will get picked pretty soon, and then I'll just cut it off back here at that time. Alright, now to move up a little bit. Okay, up here we got kind of a mess. Alright, this branch right here, luckily this one doesn't have any fruit on, and it's too low to the ground to successfully go on the wire without getting in the way down there. Okay, so what do we have here? This is the one that I want to train to the wire. It's way up here. So this one has fruit right at the vine, so I'm gonna cut this stem off, or this shoot off back here. Each one of these shoots grows the same as the main stem. It has the same things at each node. It has a fruit, a leaf, a branch, and, well, here's the branch. This is the main stem. A branch and a tendril. So when these start growing onto the trellis, each one of the shoots that grow onto the trellis is treated the same as the main stem, which I tend to call a trunk, even though it's not. Alright, I'm going to get rid of these lower leaves because they're too close to the ground and are getting splashed when it rains, and they will cause disease if I don't get rid of them. Yeah, it's really hard to see what you got here. Okay, here is another branch that needs to go, another shoot. Yeah, and I'm not really worried about taking off all of these branches. There's another one on the back. Alright, here it is right here. And again, this is just way too low to the ground, and it's going to run right along the ground. So I'll clip that off. And finally, I'm going to clip this one off, but I'm going to leave the cucumber, leave the fruit, and I'll probably prune this one tighter up here at a later date. And I'm also going to take off this right here, this leaf, just because of its proximity to the ground. Now I can tackle my first branch. Okay, it is drizzling just a little bit here, so I gotta hurry it up. Alright, I'm gonna cut this off of the trellis because this is looped around to the wrong side. So I will just tuck it through here to keep it in the line, and then I will get this retied right here. I believe I have it right. Yeah, it's drizzling pretty good, so I'll have to stop and then come back. Now, did I? Let me see if I tied the wrong one on there. I might have. I think maybe that is the main stem. Could it be? Yes, that is the main stem. So this thing is really long. So basically it just needs a good tie-in. Not sure if you can see, I'm trying to hurry because it's starting to pour out, or it's not really pouring, but it's it's raining pretty well. All right. And I'll get one more tie on there. Yeah, I thought I had an incredibly long stem on there, but it was the main stem, so never mind. Get this tied back in. And whenever you do tying like this, the leaves all look funky for a while, but then they will become like this again, facing the sun, as soon as they get a chance to move around. Alright, so the only branch I don't have any branches that need to be tied yet. So I'm going to move on to that next one as soon as the drizzle stops. Alright, the drizzle subsided slightly, but it's going to be coming back any second. Okay, so you can see this was a fair-sized branch, but it was way down here, and I want the first branch to be right in here somewhere. I want 3 altogether, 3 branches going that way, and I'll probably do exactly the same on that one, and I'll likely stop them right at the middle, and then this one will come up in the middle and have branches in between those. That's my thoughts right now. So probably like this one, as soon as it branches out, I'll get it onto the trellis there. But we got a few good-sized fruits on here already. I'm not sure when she wants to pick them. Cindy really likes the cucumbers. I'm not a big cucumber guy unless they are pickled. So I'm going to get that one done, as well as that one. That one, I believe, is just going to get tied to the T-post and have a lot of that stuff down low cut off. You could see it's already fairly diseased. You don't want leaves or branches down at ground level. It's just not a good environment for them. All right, I'll show you that pale purple coneflower now. We have 2 days of sunshine coming up, and it's not going to be too hot. On those 2 days, I'm going to spray this back area of the gardens with glyphosate, and then I need to get in and do a big power weed. I got to get rid of all these weeds for once and for all, and then after that, I'm pretty much done for the year with weeding, except for a little, here and there as I'm walking through. But there won't be any way to get in here at some point. But you can see this is all wildflowers. They're all sprouted now. This garden is a mix. I believe I stated, yeah, I did. I stated what the flowers were in the first video when I planted this. So if you want to see what they are, go look for that. This is all washed down seed. I didn't plant any in the bottom here, but as per usual, they wash down. Some of them wash down. Most of them sprout right where they are. See, it's not really hard. I can go through this and get rid of this grass in a very short while. I mean, that's pretty close to being it for this area. So tomorrow I should be done with all of the weeding in all of the gardens, and then the day after I'm going to do all of the shoot positioning down in the vineyard, get everything tied and hedge the top and bottom. It's going to make a huge pile, but it's what's needed. Okay, pale purple coneflowers. I believe these are normal coneflowers, are they? Nope, these are pale purple coneflowers as well. this, and that over there. And then I have some right in the little blue stem over here. Take a look at those as well. Yeah, see, I'm going to get all this stuff tomorrow and then spray along the edge here. And then I will be pretty much done for the year. There they are. I don't know if this is fading or if they haven't come fully out yet. I believe they haven't come fully out yet because it's still pretty early. The little blue stem and big blue stem and Indian grass, amongst other grasses that are growing out in the front there, that's all looking really beautiful. Yeah, this is going to be a gorgeous garden in a very short while. Alright, it's starting to rain again, so I'll be back with you over by the cucumbers and we'll get the rest of them done. Alright, I got a little break in the weather here. We have rain that's, I don't know, 15 miles away that way, a real heavy storm, and a real heavy storm that is right there. That's only, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles away. And it's raining like crazy over there, so let's see what I can get done. Let's see what I can get done before I get rained on. Okay, this one is similar to the last one. It has a long top main stem. Oh, I don't have a scissors here. I have to use this. Trying to rush before the rain. Probably not the best way to do gardening, but it is what it is. So, like the last one, I'll wait for shoots to come out in the right position to go down the trellis. And also like the last one, we have a shoot down here that wants to go on the ground. And it has a tiny little cucumber on it, but I'm going to get rid of it anyways. I cut the main stem. Wow. Unbelievable. I cut the main stem. Now, what I'm going to do is cut the main stem off. Okay, so this is what I'm left with. I cut my main stem instead of cutting off the side shoot, and I guess that'll show you how well these turn into a main stem after you cut a side shoot. That will be exactly like the other vines, just a little bit retarded because it's late now. Man, look at that. That was a really nice stem, and I messed it up. Oh well, I got 2 cucumbers for Cindy, and I'm going to have to wrap this up. This storm is getting pretty bad. I don't know if you heard that before. Well, you had to have heard it before. This is a fairly good microphone. That's actually kind of coming this way, and I don't want to get stuck in it, so I guess I'll have to wrap it up here, a short video. So, if you want to see more gardening and possibly more screwing things up like that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.